Hi everyone, in this video we are going to learn about check constraint, which is used when you create a table and you want to add a certain condition to a specific column. For instance, you have an age column in your database and you want to make sure that only the values that are more than 18, those values get entered in the age column. So that's where you use the check constraint when you have to put a condition in a specific column. Now you could of course do these kind of conditions when on a front end level when you have forms and everything else, but just in case if there's a mistake that happens at the front end level, this kind of check constraints or condition checking helps you to establish rules at the database level, and this ensures that your data is not invalid or it is relevant to your business application. Now to use this, the syntax is very simple. When you create a table and when you define a data type of a column, you then follow it by using the check keyword, and then inside the parentheses you write the condition. This is the same place where you will write not null, unique, primary key. So let us go back to RPG admin and let us create a new table. We are going to call this table employees, and this employee table is going to have an employee ID which is going to be of data type serial, and since this is serial we are going to make it as a primary key. Then we are going to have the first name. It will be of varchar type with 50 characters and it should be not null. We also need the last name, which will again be of the varchar type with 50 characters, and exactly it should also be not null. And then we need the birth date, which will be of the type date, and here we are going to use the check constraint and we are going to say that the birth date cannot be more than someone who's born 1900 01 01. So I mean we cannot add anything that is less than 1900, which means we cannot add 1850, 1879, anything like that. We're also going to store the hire date of the employee. So we are going to say hire date, the data type is going to be date, and here also we are going to check and we are going to say that the hire date should be more than birth date, which is of course you cannot get hired before you are born, right? And then finally we're also going to have the salary, and this salary is going to be of the integer type, and here we are going to use check and we want salary to be of course more than 0. Why would anyone work for free? Well, some people do. Perhaps poor interns. All right, so that is what we have. We have serial type of employee ID, first name, last name, birth date, hire date, and then we have salary as integer. Let us go ahead and run this query. So we now have the table with us, so let us go ahead and say select star from employees. Let us run it. You can now see we have the table, but it does not have any data. So let us go ahead and insert some values. We're going to say insert into, then the table name, followed by the column where we want to add the values. Since the first column is the primary key and it is of the serial type, we don't have to actually go ahead and enter the value for the employee ID. We are going to write first name, last name. We need the birth date followed by hire date, and then we are going to add the salary. Now that we have done and mentioned that these are the columns we are going to add the values, we are going to use the values keyword, and here we are now going to add the values. The first name could be Robert, and last name would be it could be, last name could be Simon maybe, right? Or it could be Jimmy, I don't know who's going to be the last name. And now we are deliberately going to add the wrong date of birth, wrong date. Okay, so we're going to make it 1899, and the higher date is going to be maybe 2010, then 0101. I'm going to put it inside the quotes. and then the salary is gonna be maybe $100. Okay, so let us go ahead and run it. Okay, you can now see that here in the error it says that the employer violates the check constraints of the employer birth date check, and that is what we want. It is telling that hey, the value that you're trying to add, it violates one of the check constraint, that is of the employee's birth check. So we are going to change this now and make it maybe 1900 or maybe 1901, and now let us run it. Perfect, we have now one value inserted. Now let us also look at the salary. Maybe we make the salary as negative $100, and now when we run it, it says that it violates the check constraints on the salary check column. So maybe change it, and for Robert maybe we can say Sam, and then here we're gonna say maybe Huffman. Okay, let's run it. Okay, that is all we have. So let us go ahead and check our table. Let us run it. We now have Robert, Sam, and the birth date, hire, and salary with the exact constraints that we needed. One thing to note here, that in the employee ID we have a 1 and 3 employee ID missing because we were trying to insert values and we could not do it. It gave us an error. So the primary key maintains that order, and you cannot add any values to those employee IDs. That is all we have in this video, and I'm gonna see you in some other videos. Thank you.